Good afternoon, everyone. It is the beautiful, beautiful month of December 1st, which is my birthday today. And I had a wonderful time with all my beautiful family on the weekend. I didn't realize that the COI had so many talented women. I had such a ball. And it's exactly how I wanted. Small, not overwhelmed with alcohol, no fanfare, just nice, easy, with people you love and people coming in and just being themselves and relaxing. And man, they could crack jokes. They even had me doing the jiggy. I don't know how to get me to do that. But I had an absolutely beautiful time, and I want to thank all of my beautiful people who showed up at my get-together so we could just release our minds. It is December 1st, isn't it? Yes. So we're moving on to another month, and it's a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But I always find that between November and December, things lighten up a bit. It's lighten up a bit. That's why I say just a bit. But I want to thank you all for coming to my get-together here at Old Bahama Bay on Saturday. We had a fabulous time, and like I said, it was exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I wanted. Small, intimate, with beautiful people who just want to laugh, crack jokes, and bellow and curry chicken. Yeah, we had curry chicken, thanks to the Sand Sister, Oki. We had Oki who trained me. Oh my goodness, I feel like my body just got in 2 sessions. She trained me because I looked at her body and I go she's older than me and her body looked fine. She really looked good for her age. And she trained me for my birthday gift, and you think I didn't accept that. Then we had, prior to that, we had a fundraiser in West End, and there's a young lady there, Miss Edwards, as a matter of fact, Dexter Edwards' wife. She looks so different. I didn't know that was her. She baked these little mini cakes. You know something? And the cake was not how some cakes are very, very sweet? Her cakes, she had cinnamon, chocolate, and I think it's called the red velvet. I say, I don't have a birthday cake. I'm feeling sorry for myself. So guess what? I bought all of the cakes. They're cute little miniature cakes with a little spoon on the side, and they were gone before they even sing me happy birthday. I do everything completely different. I'm not a traditionalist when it comes to birthday. No, I'm not into that. So I want to thank everybody who came. We had a wonderful time. You put more fire in me, and nobody has to put no extra fire in me. But that was very precious to me, and I just wanted to say that. The singing was on point. Okay, Mr. Lincoln Bain. Mr. Lincoln Bain, can I tell you something, Mr. Lincoln Bain? You have a whole contingent of talented people. They not only can tell jokes, but they can sing. The harmony in that room is wonderful. Y'all saw Tony Aubrey Stubbs. She is the candidate for West End. She jumped in front, the choir conductor. As a matter of fact, she looked like she's wearing a choir robe. It was funny. And then Miss Catherine Sands tells some jokes that make you fall over in your chair. You know those jokes that catch you off guard? Oh, I was laughing straight through. All I could do was sit down, smell the curry, enjoy the laughter. Oh, we had Mr. Stubbs. He bought the coconut. He bought a lot because I love coconut. I love coconut water because it's great. He bought a whole bowl. I saw all the coconuts around here getting thrown away. I said, no, I want coconut water at my birthday party. And he bought a whole bowl, a whole bowl. Like I say, I'm not an alcoholic person who likes to drink. No, we did not have no gin and coconut water. It was just coconut water with the jelly. It was so nice. So I thank him for that. And who else? Oh, yeah, this Miss Davis. She was so funny. Oh, my goodness. She is so outrageously funny. Then we had Miss Gibson. Then we had the Edwards. And then we had who else? Mr. BB. Okay, y'all don't know Mr. BB, but I call him Mr. BB. That's like my bro. He was there. Who else? I hope I don't miss out anybody. I mean, everybody there, we have a connection. We have a connection as Bahamians. We have a connection as friends. We have a connection in the COI. And we made a wonderful connection. Whereas, oh yeah, we talk about politics too. I didn't mind. I didn't care. We took some pictures. We did some dance move. I don't think I post any of those online. I hope I didn't. I'll have to take those down if I did. So yeah, I'm back again. It's my birthday, and I really want to do this because as I read through Vision 2030, as I read through Vision 2030, I'm seeing so much information with regards to the new Bahamas. Did you all realize that another Caribbean island just won an election as a first-time government of that island? All right, I need an answer. I think it's called oh gosh, what was it? If you Google it, you're gonna find that they won the election just last week. First new government in years in that country. Listen, I'll get the answer for that. I just don't have it right now, but I'll get it. And that is so encouraging because y'all know how I feel about our 53-year-old government, or are they 60? Yeah, I think they're 60. Okay, 53. Let me be correct. We've celebrated our independence for how much years? For 53 years, yeah. This next year will be 54 years. And I feel honestly like I'm back in a time warp where we don't see the vision in them. I see a lot of word salad. I see them having rallies. Is the House of Assembly closed yet? No, it's not. Are they passing more policies that makes the lives of the Bahamian people more manageable, comfortable, not so burdened down? Are you hearing them talking about what the COI is talking about in their Vision 2030? Or are you hearing some jeers at us, and you're hearing some talking back at us as if we, the Bahamians of the Bahamas, cannot think? That's all I hear. Did you hear them pass a policy at one of their rallies? How many policies have we put forth? How many policies have we put forth in our COI political party? How many? I wonder if anybody can answer that. How many policies have we put forth in our COI political party, which is the third political party vying to be the next government of the Bahamas? How many? Anybody can answer that? Because if you can answer that, please let me know. And if you can also answer the fact that there was another Caribbean first-time party just won their election. So let's put that one out there for everybody to hear. Give me 1 second. So yeah, let's go back to the fact that I think it's the Grenadines had just won a government, a third-party government just won the election. Things are changing. Governments are changing. People are changing. And people do need change in their country. So we want to stick a pin there for that. So again, everybody knows my name, so I don't have to repeat it over and over again, okay? But I'm here to enforce the information with regards to good governance in our country called the Bahamas, whereas the people are feeling very disenfranchised by the government at hand. They don't think that the government is representing them as in their concerns. They keep brushing us aside, and they keep promoting ideas and putting things out there as if they are representing us, the Bahamian people. But we're not getting that. No, we're not. The last thing we want to hear about at the end of this year, this is the last thing the Bahamian people need to hear, because they want to be motivated. They want some hope. Do y'all realize that we've had civil servants in the Bahamas protest? Are we living in the dark ages again and again and again? Do you all realize that the Prime Minister of the Bahamas is having a meeting with the King of England? Don't they know how to use Zoom? They can't call each other via Zoom? Do we have to keep spending our tax dollars to hear this over and over and over again? Traveling to England, this is December 1st. I don't think the schools are closed yet. I don't think the House of Assembly has closed yet. No. Tell us, please. The Bahamian people are angry, disappointed in the directions of the country. I'm not talking about the direction of any political party, the country itself. The Bahamian people are saying, listen here, by-election or not, the potholes are still in the road. By-election or not, in Grand Bahama we have no real hospital. And when we do have the hospital in Nassau, what is happening to that? People go in and scared that they may not come out. By-election or not, the Bahamian people are asking the police to do their job and stand down, because the Bahamian people are getting smarter. They know their constitution. They know how things are supposed to be done, especially in those by-elections, and they do not feel that the police is doing their jobs. By-election or not, the Long Island people are entitled to have proper facility, medical, a proper airport, Exuma, Eleuthera, Abaco, all of you. West End, Grand Bahama, I don't see no airport. Freeport, that's the only airport you're crazy about. By-election or not, these are the things that Bahamians are entitled to, and they're not feeling it from the, word salad career politicians today. And all we're getting is more rallies, more pom-poms, more talking about what this one say, this one didn't say, this one didn't do. You are in the seat of authority, and that's all you're coming with to us in this century? Isn't this the 21st century? Isn't this the 21st century? Shouldn't they be in the House of Assembly passing bills that will enhance the Bahamians' lives? And they're talking about the who? I won't even say this on this program today because I'll get very, very angry. By-election or not, every basic need of the Bahamians, basic main medical, fix the road, fix the airport, grow the economy, use the natural resource to help your people to get better, stronger, and be more motivated. Let them have their land, by-election or not. The Prime Minister goes off to see the King. Maybe, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I could be wrong, okay? I could be wrong. Maybe he did not go. Maybe somebody's trying to cause problems with the Prime Minister. Let's talk about this Sunday's Live by Mr. Bain, the leader of the Coalition of Independence. When we saw the title, Cutting the Tree, I need to have some water because, it doesn't get any worse than this. Cutting the tree. So we thought maybe Lincoln was going to be cutting some trees. I mean, literally, we thought he was going to be cutting the trees. Maybe we thought the trees were on fire again because of the coal burning and migrants illegally burning coal. Maybe he was talking about cutting the coconuts off the trees. We don't know what it was about. And when I put on the live feed and saw what I saw, I'm telling you, my mind is always thinking. When I saw Mr. Bain's live feed just on Sunday alone, something irked me like it always irks me. We live in a free democracy. We live in a society that's not like, any other country. Beautiful island, right? Beautiful people, kind, nice people, like all my sisters who came over and brothers who came over to enjoy my laid-back event on the weekend. They cooked, they brought things, they brought laughter, they entertained, they was laid back, they was having a good time, they was loving on each other, we was having a great time. But when I watched Mr. Bain's live feed later, no, I said we are as strong as we are, or as weak as we are, as many people we see on the streets walking around, either on drugs or just depressed or lost hope or not being a part of the system productively. When I watched Mr. Bain's live feed with regards to the tree cutting, I don't know how much Mr. Bain had to expose. And I know what he did of the goodness of his heart. If anybody, other career politician tell you all that, please don't take that at heart. A lady was complaining, and she sounds like she's an elderly lady, living in a community. This is a simple thing, this ain't nothing. Because hair-braising idea about technology reaching the heights of Elon Musk's technology pathway. It's a simple thing. The tree was as big enough if there was a hurricane. Remember I told you all about Pinedale and the garbage everywhere? And I'm not talking about paper trash. I'm talking about fridge. I'm talking about the heater you take out of your house, washers, dryers, big this, big that. There. Mr. Bain was talking about a lady who've asked, do we have a minister of works? I really want to know if we have a minister of works. Do we have a minister of works? Do they work for the government? Do the government work for the people? Do the government help maintain huge trees that are next to poles or huge trees that just need trimming because they're growing up around the pole? I ride up and down West End, Grand Bahama. I say, anybody can cut that? But I see garbage around. Yeah, like nobody can pick it up. And when they don't pick it up, I pick it up. Mr. Bain had to come and organize a cutting of a tree because if we had a strong wind, if we had a hurricane this year, if we had a hurricane in Nassau, that tree would have fallen on that lady's house. Kaboom. These are small fixes for the people. She didn't ask nobody to build a whole new house, She didn't ask nobody to fix a roof. Please remove the tree. It's huge. It could fall on a house. It's actually probably leaves falling, not just leaves and branches and old branches falling on her roof. No hair-brainer, no technology to propel us into the right century that we're supposed to be as a government. None of that, Just maintain the yard for the lady to cut the tree down. Simple. No talks of $100,000. No talk about natural resources. Just help the lady sow the tree or its branches or the huge tree because we are in a hurricane belt. Do not fall on our house. How simple is that? But no, we're hearing that the government is going to see the king. The government is going to see the king. Perhaps, seeing that the government want to keep continually to go to see the king, maybe the government of the Bahamas should step down, because as simple as fixing a road, as simple as removing a big tree out of the yard so it don't fall in someone's house, as simple as fixing a hospital, the airport, fixing the immigration problem, they're incapable. So why? You think the by-election is something that was going to make us what? We were going to be impressed with the by-election. No, we're not. All of these constituencies are PLP strongholds, okay? And their strongholds are showing that they are not taking care of their community. We won't even talk about the garbage, okay? So let's leave that alone. We're not talking about the garbage. So why am I here today? I'm on part 13 or 14 with Vision 2030. And we need to focus on, let's stop all the word salad. Let's stop listening to the word salad career politicians out there and read the fine print. Because in the Grenadines, a third party just won. The first time a third party won an election. Now you're going to have to give me the name of that. Text it to me, please, on that other phone, and let me know who the third party was. But whilst we do that, let us talk about this party here, the Coalition of Independence, who have not sat back, not let up, wasn't relentless at no given time for the last 4 years, and for the leader of the party over 20 years, has kept the fire and his foot on the necks of the career politician who only talking solid talk. Yeah. So it's December 1st. It is my birthday, and I want to talk to you. I want to continue to talk to you about the Coalition of Independence promise that is written. The vision is written down. The site is called, you can reach or research and read anything that you want to read. www. The Coalition of Independence is on the Facebook page. Please, let's get on there. Let's read and share. Let's get understanding for where we're going as a third political party. It's not word salad talking as normal. We have been basically set back, I'd say, a good 20 years. In the last 5 elections, remember, the government won. One government won, and then they went to another government, and then that government came and they had a snap election. Please remember that. That's where we were. So what does that tell the people of the Bahamas? What is the people of the Bahamas telling you? I ain't remember no by-election. They're saying that they're very dissatisfied. That's why I want us to speak on Vision 2030. This is the continuation, and this is part 14. Because I'm tired of the word solid career politicians. I am so fed up of them. I am tired of them acting as if they can't think they got to go see the king again. The queen died. Nothing has been amended. Our loyalty was to the queen. Our laws were made up under the queen. The king has not changed anything, and we're not going to allow him to change anything because, you know why? We want a republic government of the Bahamas. That's what we want. It's called self-governance, where, yes, we have a say in what happens in our communities, or forget communities, because I believe Nassau is one hub. I believe Grand Bahama is one hub. Abaco is one hub. Long Island is one hub. Eleuthera is one hub. Andros is one hub. The Berry Islands is one hub. I don't believe in the boundary. When it comes to that, I believe we're wasting our time. So what are some of the promises? I'm not going to be long. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to go. The promises to our people and partners, because there are partners in our Bahamas who've been working along with us. All right? There will be some equality that we need to bring up, right? We need to bring it up because right now we have a little inequality. We're 53 years later, and the people are not feeling that they're being equally treated to reinvest into their country. Putting the Bahamians first is the COI's top priority. We will treat the Bahamians equal as it relates to foreigners. The scale, I'm saying now, the scale is looking a little imbalanced at this present time after 53 years of independence. But under the COI government, there will be an equal treatment between foreign investors, foreigners, or foreigners who are legally abiding, foreign investors who have done business practices that are good business practice, and citizen. Okay? We will put you first under the COI. No longer will the citizens be treated as second-class citizens to foreigners in matters that directly impact their lives. No longer we're going to talk about the problems because we know the problems exist. Whether it's immigration, protocols, or access to real education. I'm not talking about this education we have. That ain't working no more. We don't see it working and re-energizing in our society by having education as a top priority, right? We have health, we have land, we have electricity. Every policy will be prioritized, and the well-being of the Bahamians. Remember now, these islands are called the Bahamas. It's not called the Grenadine, it's not called Haiti, it's not called Jamaica, it's called the Bahamas, right? These things matter to the Bahamian people. They want to see the improvement of this. They do not want to hear the catfight of those in the House of Assembly. They're not interested in the travel arrangement and large numbers going, and we reap no benefits of these travel. Let's just ask them, where's the benefits from 4 years ago? Still listening? So again, whether it's immigration, protocols, or access to education, health, land, electricity, every policy will be prioritized for the Bahamian people. This is called the Bahamas, okay? This is the COI's vision for its people. And to all illegal and all legal citizens, this is extremely important, okay? Direct benefit is extremely important. Might I say that again? Are we living in the Stone Ages, the Middle Ages, or are we living in the 21st century? The richest of our natural resources has been a hot topic. Immigration, hot topic. So there are natural resources everywhere, but we seem to have it in abundance. And we're quite aware. Mr. Bain has educated us on this. The Evolution Group has educated us on this. In our Vision 2030, it's all there to explain to the general public how our natural resources can benefit us, and they do exist. So the richest of our natural resources will benefit its people directly. Revenues will be reinvented into communities. Aren't y'all tired of the pothole? Aren't y'all tired talking about no ambulance? Aren't y'all tired talking about, oh, they go in the House Assembly and they're not discussing the policies? Aren't y'all tired civil servant workers? Aren't y'all tired from July they were supposed to pay you? It's December 1st. The Prime Minister went to see the King. Please tell me how that's going to help you. You work. You deserve your money. Why hasn't he paid you all in full and plus more? Revenues will be reinvented into the communities. All right? The Bahamians deserve this. We, the Bahamians, are interested in direct reinvestment of our natural resources back into our society. So that we have to make jokes about the crack holes in the road and the flooding and so on and so forth. Because all the recent protests that I've seen, I just can't believe in 2025, after 53 years, that the Bahamians are still protesting. And they're protesting for what they actually worked for in 2025. Please make it make sense, because I'm not getting it. I don't get it. Bahamians, these events continue to reoccur, but I've noticed the protests and the union people throughout this whole 4 years, and that 4 years, and then 5 years before that, and then 5 years prior to that. So we're looking at 14 years in total, because we go 5-year terms, right? Yeah. And in 2025, 53 years of independence, they still protesting. The money was supposed to be given to the civil servants since July. But the king could go, the prime minister can't pick up a Zoom meeting and have a meeting with the king, because he got to go see the king. I'm saying that, and I know many of you are thinking it is unacceptable. And I'm going to say it if you don't want to say it. Shame, shame, shame on the Bahamas government. I want that to settle in just for a few more seconds before I complete my talks on Vision 2030 with regards to our good governance. There you go. Sorry about that. Good governance for a new political party called the Coalition of Independence coming in, like the Grenadine has done. Seeing that nobody texts me, I'm going to call him the Grenadine for now, okay? This is what the COI would love to do if and when you vote them in as the next government in 2026 election day year. They want to empowering through technology and transparency. We just need a transparent government, to tell you the truth, with tools such as the Constitution mobile. We all know we have these, right? You could have a meeting on this. You don't even have to travel certain countries, and you just speak to them, and you could have a safe Zoom meeting, either by Zoom or WhatsApp link or whatever. And y'all could talk. Do y'all think y'all need to build a building so y'all could have a meeting, so y'all could talk about what? The COI wants to have a constituency mobile. Every citizen will be able to vote. Oh, this is a hot topic right now. I can smell more curry, and this is a hot topic. They want to have a citizen that will be able to vote securely on legislation. Are you hearing this in your rally? Did you hear that in any of the rallies that they have? These people are sitting in the seat of authority, but they have a rally. Wonder why? They're scared because they see the big COI, beautiful colors of the flag, having a real rally. Because we are a third party, that's what we're supposed to do. I mean, if you want to be the next government, you're going to sit back. The COI is doing it. So let me read that again. Empowering through technology and transparency with such tools such as a constituency mobile. Every citizen will be able to vote securely on legislations. I got to find myself because it's so exciting. You don't got to listen to those career politician, salad dressing talks in the House Assembly that ain't making no sense, and they even ain't talking about whatever. Scheduled meetings with your representative. Wouldn't you like that? So you just want to go to a building, sit there, speak to your representative. You ain't got no car to get to the meeting now. You tired from working that job in the hotel because That's all. It's not wrong working in a hotel, okay? Don't get me wrong. But you can use this device. You can speak on legislations. You can vote securely on legislations. Schedule meetings with your representative who is on the plane going to see the king. You could go tell him this is what you want, because we live in the 21st century. You want to report on local issues, transforming governance in participating process. You want to participate. You don't want a government who don't know how to follow protocols, and before you know it, 1 minute you're saying no in the referendum for against gambling and the agenda, and then now everything's a go. You want to be able to use this phone effectively because time is of the essence. Okay? We have to implement these things now. The Bahamian election is in 2026. We could have a good 6 months, or it could be a good 4 months. Did you hear them talk about issues during the by-elections? Listen, both political parties do not need to have any rallies. All they needed to do was build that hospital that they promised us that the Chinese were going to build, so we don't know why we vote for them. $280 million to build a proper facility because you need it. They could have fixed all the roads through all the islands. You got enough VAT money going out there. I mean, everything is going up high, right? They could have done this. The immigration issue, which is a drain on our society and drain on our system and our different departments. All of this could have been addressed in the same very short 4 years. Did you hear them speak about this? The COI will introduce constitution, different constituency, a mobile app. The citizens will be able to vote securely on legislations. I didn't say vote in election. Mr. Bain will have to talk on that one. I say vote on legislative matters and policies that will enrich themselves. They can participate, not listen to the row and the career politician insult each other in the House of Assembly, but not addressing the issues. Schedule meetings with your representative in your constituency, because they have so many boundaries, they got it all mixed up. We want to fix all that too. And they want to report on local issues, transforming governance into participating processes. You feel like, do you feel, Bahamians, let me ask you, do you feel that you're actively involved with decision making in the House of Assembly as it is? Or do you want to vote in the Coalition of Independence so we can bring in this new dawn, this new vision? Because it is easy as that. Okay? I don't even want to talk about the biometric system that they tried to curtail with and slap us with recently. That again was a conflict of interest because protocols were broken. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about the Nationality Act at present because, again, a conflict of interest because it goes against the Constitution of the Bahamas. I don't want to talk about persons who are stepping up there of different nationalities who feel that because they came here and they did certain things that they could vote in our election. I don't want to talk about that. We already know these issues. That's what I want to talk about. The COI Vision 2030 promises to fix the issues. A promise to expat living in the Bahamian. Yes, there's a promise to expat living in the Bahamians, and I want you all to read that part because you need to read the COI's 2030 vision. Read about the whistleblower protection, reward. I want y'all to read it. I want y'all to share this. Read about the whistleblower protection reward under the Coalition of Independence. You don't want 1 million. You don't want Crown Land. You don't want what else? You don't want the $100,000 a year that you can qualify for as a legal resident. You don't want none of that. I want y'all to read it for yourself. The Whistleblowers Protection Reward. Did I say act or reward? 1 million. And what are you getting reward for? For dealing with the issues that the politicians have not dealt with. And there's also some consequences for those too, who continue to break our laws. You want to see some politicians get locked up in your country? Read the Whistleblower Act, because the COI is very serious about hard labor sentences for those who feel they can walk around freely in the Bahamas and do whatever they want. And that's the end of that, because the whole system is tied in. No. There are some rewards and there are some consequences. Hard labor, we're not going to play with that. You will be dealt with because we have an imbalance in our society right now. So like I said, I'm not going to stay on long. I want you all to share this because I am not going to be a part of the word salad politician upcoming. We are a new generation of Bahamians. We're here to clean up the mess that a traveling prime minister who have to go and see the king, but he can't deal with the issues. And he think that he had a little by-election, whatever that was they had. And because that happened, the result happened, that's it? That's it? Please, Bahamians, if you want a reality check, we've had 2 by-elections within this election term, right? I want you to go around the West End and see the improvements, and I want you to count them. Yeah, if you're from West End. If you're living in Nassau, I want you to go to Golden Isles. I want you to start taking pictures of everything. The PLP won on what? Non-issues? Not dealing with the issues? Swing, swing, swing. Put on my shirt, swing, swing, swing. And the pothole's still there. And the flood's still there. And there's no real economic growth. Golden Isles, did y'all get a new school yet? No, y'all have a hospital. Okay. I understand. I understand why y'all voted PLP. I get it. Okay, y'all have a new hospital, new airport, and everybody in Golden Isle is golden. I get it. That's fine. That's fine, because only your constituency is important. Only your constituency is important to the Bahamas. Not the global Bahamas. Just only y'all. West End. I keep calling you. What? You have a what? Oh, wait, let me put on this here. You have a fishing hub industry in the West End area, and your young men are flourishing, building their homes, on their crown land, why not? And yes, you've captured $1 trillion fishing industry down here, and your roads are paved with gold too, all the way to Freeport, and you're the number 1. See why policies are important? You see why no longer we can deal with the archivist way of politicking in the Bahamas? See why the Grenadines have won a first third-party win for their country? Now it's time for us to step out the Stone Ages. Like I said, when it comes to our country, we're not xenophobic. We're very protective. We do not like the direction in which it's plummeted. We do not like that. This is what we're fighting for. And if Mr. Lincoln is loud, I say get louder, because I can be loud too. If Michelle Green loud, get louder. If Dr. MacGyver loud and Maria Jackson and all the candidates out of Grand Bahama getting loud, get louder. Because we have a lot to fix in the Bahamas. So I want to end here with the COI. The Coalition of Independence is a dedicated political movement formed by passionate Bahamians, activists. Yes. And why? Because they want to be committed to bringing transparency, integrity is so badly needed in our country, and a meaningful change to the Bahamas. Yes. Simple as that. Now, if you want to stay in a low grade, low standard, no integrity, do anything any kind of way, people saying anything they want to say, anything come out their mouth, making promises that they haven't kept. The people protesting everywhere. The man keep traveling to see the king. They talking about using certain people in their party to come up in the ranks. But the people, the woman who house could have been damaged because no one would come and take the tree down. It's a problem, especially if she's a widow. Asking government to do simple things and they do not do it. That's a problem. We have a problem. I'm not talking about hair raising flying car and flying this and everybody have one of these and you talk to them and tell them how to do their homework. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about basic stuff that needs to be addressed in our country. The COI has made a promise. They're going to be about policies. Yes, we have to get a little rowdy because we're letting you know that we ain't come here to sit back and allow the continuation of our country plummeting under certain political word salad career politicians. Those days are over. And like we send a message to those in our society who feel they can come and step up into our politics and pull ranks, please, we're waiting for y'all. We ain't playing this. We're waiting for y'all. Come. That's all I can say. Come. But in the meantime, we have Vision 2030. It's on the website. It's on Facebook under the Coalition of Independents. Please be productive. Please be intentional. Please be focused. Please stay united. With that close.